It's Weird Java in the morning.
If you're not awake by now, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, but welcome to another episode of Where Weird Java in the Morning. I almost said where the weird ones are, but you got to wake up with some weird Java in your cup, and when it's the afternoon, it's cerveza time. So that's what I have.
That's right. I have smart water. I don't know why it's smart, but it's good.
It's smart to drink water, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Love that t-shirt, brother.
Thanks,
Love
man.
that t-shirt, man.
Thanks, man.
Awesome, like my daughter. How about that?
Dope. Won't be able to stay live because we have plans, but kick ass, and I can't wait for the rewatch. Well, first of all, Rachel, I extremely am appreciative of you, and I appreciate you having tried to help us out this morning. Come to find out, it was really just my computer this whole entire time.
Looks.
I know.
Smooth, man.
That's good. It's already way better. I can hear the intro music on my computer, I could barely hear. But when I just played the intro here on this laptop, it's way better. And everything looks 10 times better.
What's up, Ali?
So this is a more of an up Ranieri.
Ranieri.
That's Italian.
I love it.
But yeah, anyways, so let's move along with the show. I'm so happy that we're able to fucking do this. I thought it was my internet this whole time, but it turns out it's just my laptop is a fucking piece of shit.
I see a brand new laptop in your future.
Yes. I might even get a desktop computer.
Oh, nice, bro.
Yeah, more RAM. But anyway, so how was your week, man?
My week was good. Yesterday, Angie and I went to go see a movie.
Mm-hmm.
That movie was called Mickey 17.
Ooh, I want to see that.
Dude, I loved it. I'm gonna do a review on it and put it on Down the Rabbit Hole Cinematic Universe page. If you guys aren't following, follow, because I love that page. I love movies, and this one was awesome. I liked it. The idea is brilliant.
Nice.
Good idea.
We watched the fuck is it called? I think it's called Electric City. It's on Netflix. It has Chris Pratt and Millie Bobby Brown in it.
Oh, yeah. So was it good?
It was decent. It was very it was easy to predict. Like it was predictable.
Got it. Would you say, how many rabbits would you give it?
I'd probably give it, like, out of what, 5 or 10?
10.
I would give it a 7.
Okay, so let's watch. I will watch that.
Yeah, it's that I would definitely say it was watchable.
On 7 rabbits, I'm definitely watching that. For show.
Yeah.
For show.
I definitely think it's watchable. So, the acting in it is really good. Millie Bobby Brown's great. I mean, Chris Pratt's Chris Pratt. He doesn't really even have to act, and he's gonna be all right.
Yeah, he's good. He's really good.
But yeah, like it was I mean, it was. I could tell like where the storyline was going and stuff like that pretty early on, but it was still like it was entertaining to watch, like the way they did it and stuff. Stanley Tucci's in it. Stanley Tucci's
Oh,
the
he's
bad
great.
guy. Yeah. So,
Tucci.
but Craven is also on Netflix, so I'm probably gonna check that out at some point, either this week or maybe next weekend when the kids come back.
Heard some bad fucking ratings on that movie. But
Yeah, I don't.
watched it too.
Yeah, I mean, superhero movies are always gonna have love and hate all at the same time.
It's just weird. I mean, they're doing superhero movies. Yes, okay, I get it.
Yep,
But this guy is a superhero villain.
he is a
whole
villain. Yeah,
movie- The whole movie revolves because Spider-Man's my favorite comic book character growing up. I love Spider-Man. So I knew all his villains, but I never thought they'd make a movie specifically on that dude, on Craven the Hunter. It's like that
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. That's not okay. But and of course it didn't. Sony just doesn't know how to do superhero movies. They
Yeah.
shit the bed like your laptop all the time. When it comes to these movies, man, they don't know what they're doing, and it's very sad.
yeah.
They kind of own all the bad guys for Spider-Man.
They should. Yeah, they should spend some time and actually like read the comics instead of
Yeah,
just
that
being
would
like,
help.
"This would make a good story."
Yeah,
Let's just
exactly.
throw a story together for this character that we know a little bit about.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like to me.
There's one movie I'm probably not going to watch, and that was oh shit, I'm not going to remember, but it was like another character based on Spider-Man lore about a female spider. It was like several female Spider-Men, Spider-Women, I guess. And
Oh, Madam Web.
yes, I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna
that's
watch
on Netflix too. I watched the trailer for it.
it. Mhm.
It looks like it has the potential to be decent, but at the same time, I have heard nothing. I haven't heard anything
Horrible.
good about it.
Horrible.
Nothing good.
And of course, Sony did that. So
Yeah.
what do you expect?
Yeah, we watched Venom 2. I think it's Venom 2 or 3. The latest
The
the
Last
latest
Dance.
one. Yeah, The Last Dance, yeah.
I
watched
just finished it.
That was pretty decent.
I felt it was okay.
Yeah, it was I mean, it wasn't like amazing. I was like, "Oh my god, this is fucking the greatest thing in cinema history." But it was decent. It was watchable.
What was weird to me about that movie is the guy who plays the lizard in the earlier Spider-Man movies
Mhm.
is the guy in the hippie minivan with his family. I could have done without that whole character and the whole thing.
Yeah.
It was kind of like I get it's trying to be funny, but man, I could have done without that.
Yeah.
I did shed a tear for the end. That was kind of like, oh, I didn't like the way it ended. But of course, you never know. Comic book movies, those who go always come back. So who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah.
But
Yeah. We'll see. I'm still like expecting like a Spider-Man versus Venom movie at some point.
that would be nice. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah.
You're right. I mean, because like Venom, and when I was a kid, Venom was always the number one villain for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And had always been.
By far the best villain by far.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Even when I played, they had the video game there for a little while too. I played that. Venom was like the number one villain in that video game. And Carnage was too, but like Carnage was a villain for Venom in the Venom movie. So I'm like the second one. And so I was just like Spider-Man didn't even show up in that, and he didn't even fight Carnage. Venom killed Carnage, and I'm just like, Venom and Carnage work together though. Like, it's a cool storyline and stuff. I like it. I mean, they still did pretty good with it. I just was expecting Spider-Man to show up at some point.
And if they would have done that, it would have blown the movie up. But no, they just
Yeah.
why are they? I don't get it, man. You just give him 10 minutes in there. That would be enough
Yeah.
of them going at it, and then he just takes off, and at least that. But no.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that they killed Carnage. I really didn't want them to kill Carnage. I think they kill off a character when it can benefit them later. What a mistake, I think. Oh, hi, Kenzie. How are you? What's your mom doing? Where she's taking off somewhere? What's going on?
Your mom's funny looking, by the way.
Ah, oh, no, she's
I'm
not.
I'm
No,
just
she's
joshing. I'm just joshing.
He's
I'm just
kidding.
joshing. I'm a kitten. Meow.
Kenzie, how old are you right now? How old's Kendall?
Kendall is 13. She'll be 14
13.
and yeah, she'll be 14 in 3 or 4 weeks.
All right. In April? Cool.
April, yeah, April 14th. It's right here on my hand, so I won't ever forget.
Son of a gun. Very good.
And then Braden's here. Braden, and then his
Oh, yeah.
his birth date's there. And now I got to get one for Charlie. Slay, Queen, slay. I love it.
Adorable.
All right, so I got some this day in history for you.
Hit it.
All right, let's roll. So in 455, Western Roman Emperor Valentinian III is assassinated in Rome by the bodyguards of General Flavius Attius in revenge for ordering the general's death a year prior.
Damn.
Mm.
I love that whole Roman Empire thing, man. She's 9. Wow. You're almost a whole decade.
Almost a whole decade.
Very cool.
All right, so in 1322, the Battle of Borough Bridge takes place in the First War of Scottish Independence.
Oh shit. Is that when Robert and what's his name? Uh shit, I can't
Robert
think.
the Bad?
Yeah. Is that the fight? The same
I
fight?
think so. I think so. I didn't look further into this. I probably
Robert the
should
Bad
sometimes.
and the other guy that
The Bear.
Mel Gibson played.
Mm. William Wallace.
There you go,
Yeah.
William Wallace. And it was
Yep.
actually the way the movie made it look like William Wallace was the one who, but it was Robert who won that war for them.
Yeah. Well, no, William Wallace didn't win the war. He
Right, he
ended
got
up
killed.
he got killed, which Braveheart did portray that. But there is a movie with what the hell is his name? Chris Pine, who he's Robert the Bad or the Bear
Okay.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And they do show that whole process too, and they do
Cool.
talk about William Wallace as well in that movie.
Nice.
And I think it's a Netflix original too, so you might, if you have Netflix, you might be able to find it. I just can't remember the name of it.
Oh, bro. Dude. Let me ask you:
Yeah.
Have you ever seen The Righteous Gemstones?
No,
Okay.
no.
It's an HBO TV show, and it's I don't know.
Oh, it's John Goodman,
Danny McBride.
Danny
yeah.
McBride, and the guy from Workaholics. Adam Devine.
Yes. Dude, let me tell you something. Okay. It's a ridiculous show. I love it. It's so funny. They make fun of religion, right?
Yeah.
So their final season just kicked off, and the first episode was nothing like the funny, jokey all the time part of the show. It was. You guys have got to see it because it starts off in the Civil War era. And,
Really?
Yeah, Brian McBride. Yeah, Danny McBride. And dude, oh my god, now I'm slipping on who played. So it's like the Civil War era, and the main character is a gemstone. So it's like, but he is a rotten, murdering piece of junk, man. And he kills the town minister.
What?
Yeah, dude. And it's a famous actor. I don't want to give it away. It's a famous actor. It was so good, dude. He was so good in this. It was like a very dramatic like episode or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, they come like the army, the Southern Army comes for him to because they need a minister. They need a whatever they're called in the army. and he just happens to pretend to be that guy, and then they take him, and he gets paid $50 a week or whatever it is a month. I don't know what it is, and he's just gambling away, drinking, pretending to pray over. It's just so good, man. It was so I was freaked out. Like if that was the show of this guy, I would totally watch that
Thank
show.
you.
There was
Yeah.
nothing funny about it. It was like, what in the hell? And the authenticity of the Civil War in this was just over the top, bro. It was like you were actually watching that shit. It was great. I was very surprised. Danny McBride directed it, and he did an awesome job.
Nice. He's pretty talented. He's a lot more talented than I think he gets credit for, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's great, man. He is so freaking funny. Have you ever seen his other shows? Like
I've seen a lot of his shows.
Kenny
The one
Powers
he
show.
the one is that the one where he's a baseball player?
Yeah, it's Eastbound and Down.
Yeah. All right, hold on.
What's that? That's the Workaholics.
This is Important is one of my favorite podcasts.
Okay. I'm gonna look that up.
It's the Workaholics cast. So, did you know one of the guys used to be the curly-haired guy? He used to be I don't know if he still is, but he used to be a model.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
The Larry of the Three Stooges guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got another one for you. So, 1792, King Gustav III of Sweden is shot by Count Jacob Johann Ankarström at the masked ball at the opera and dies March 29th.
Damn, son.
So they had like this like masquerade ball and he gets shot at it. Hello, Heather.
We're getting all the homies back. I love it.
1830. In 1830, New York Stock Exchange slowest day ever with only 31 shares traded.
Say what?
Yeah, dog. 1830 was the slowest day in the New York Stock Exchange. Imagine that. Blake. Yep. That's the guy, the curly-haired guy from Workaholics.
Yeah, I'm looking at a picture of him. I don't get it. He was a model. I don't get it.
He was, dude. Yeah. He's ripped.
Oh, really?
He's ripped. He's got washboard abs and shit, dog. Have you ever seen
with that hair?
I think so.
No
I think
shit.
so,
Okay.
to be honest with you.
All right.
I can't remember correctly, but Workaholics was one of my favorite shows.
It was a good show. I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah. And they were gonna make a movie. They wanted to make a Workaholics movie and it got shut down because the three main characters were white.
What?
Yep. They said they needed a main character to be of a different color.
Who
At
the
least
hell said
one.
that? How many
The-
movies are out there? Three main
it-
characters were white.
It was Paramount.
Every movie.
Paramount.
yeah.
Paramount told them they needed to have another ethnicity, and he's like,
Just go to
and
another one, man.
and Adam Devine was like, but our show was the three of us. Like, we can't add another person to the three of us. Like, so
Yeah.
they decided not to do it.
Adam Devine is great.
He is.
Righteous
He's hilarious.
Gemstones. He's fucking funny.
Whoops, wrong one.
Oh man, Rachel.
All right. In 1850, Nathaniel Hawthorne's The Scarlet Letter is published by Thicknor, Reed, and Fields in Boston. So that's a pretty famous book. Excuse me. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, Scarlet Letter is a big deal.
Yeah. So 11 years later, in 1861, Edward Clark becomes governor of Texas, replacing Sam Houston, who is evicted from the office for refusing to take oath of loyalty to the Confederacy.
Huh? Didn't know that.
So Sam Houston, who's the city of Houston was named after, didn't want to swear an allegiance to the Confederate Army. Actually, Texas stayed out of the Civil War, I'm pretty sure, as a whole. Yeah, he didn't want to fight in the name of keeping slaves, so there was a coup and he was replaced.
Wow. Well, shit. He was on the right side of history, I guess.
Uh-huh.
You had to read that in high school, Heather?
The Scarlet Letter.
Oh, the Scarlet Letter. Yeah.
All right. In 1870, Hiram R. Revels makes first official speech by an African American in the U.S. Senate.
What was his name again?
Hiram R. Revels.
No shit.
1861.
Wow. Very cool, man.
So he was in the Senate. He was in our government. He was in the government, and he was a senator.
Wow,
in
dude.
In 1861.
And that's the war was going on around that time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So he had to be
Well,
a North State senator, no?
I'm sorry, 1870. The war was going. Yeah, I'm sorry
done.
it was done. Yeah, my bad. I went I said the year of the last one that I was talking about.
So many Americans died during that war.
Absolutely.
Needless war.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what our enemies want today, people. They want us to fight each other. Don't give in to that shit. Stupid.
Absolutely. In 1910, Barney Oldfield uses a Benz to break the existing record at Daytona Beach Road Course, reaching 131.25 miles per hour.
Wow. That was a big deal back then, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. It would be as a bit. I feel like that's a big deal right now. It's still the record, I'm pretty sure.
Really? 131?
I think so, but I could be incorrect. So if anybody wants to correct me, you're welcome to. I'm not ashamed.
I've been over 100. That's not too crazy.
It feels weird when you get over 100.
You're not supposed to be going that fast.
No, I go over.
Like
I've gotten over 100 on a motorcycle.
Oh, that's craziness, man.
I felt like the wind was gonna take me away.
Holy shit! Can you imagine like using a time machine, going and grabbing like a caveman and then bringing him, putting him in a car, go 131 miles an hour? That flip that dude out. He'd freak out and probably die right there.
He'd probably have a heart attack.
Y'all.
Or she.
Y'all.
Whichever one you decided to grab.
Yeah, probably. I just hit her in the head and boom, take her.
Ooh, shit. That got dark, dog.
Do you like it, girls? Do you like that? Just kidding.
What the fuck?
Cavemen would hit the women over the head and take them. That's the way the cavemen did it. I'm just trying to be civil for the cave people. I'm not trying to. You're not gonna woo them out. They're not gonna be like, oh, okay. No, it's conk. Let's go.
Oh my god.
It was street racing, dude. What? Oh, I don't believe it. Heather. What? Just Saturn? Saturns don't go that fast, girl. Come
dude, the Saturn. I had a gold Saturn.
Did you really?
Yeah, they stopped making them though.
Why? Because they were good cars.
I have no. The one that I had, I was like brand new and it shit the bed. Like the engine just fucked. The engine was fucked. Yeah. It was the engine started fucking up, and then my transmission just stopped working, and it was fucking under 100,000 miles.
How about yours, Heather? Is yours a good Saturn? Your blue Saturn? Street racer.
Well, if she was street racing, it was good at least for a little bit.
Right. She hit 101 and
it probably
happening.
Exploded. There's a lot of bed shitting. In 1915, a Federal Trade Commission organizes.
Ooh.
Yep. In 1926, Robert H. Goddard launches first liquid-fueled rocket, and it goes 184 feet.
Oh wow!
You did not put nitro in it.
Can you imagine? That's how it went 100, man.
I don't believe you. I don't believe any of this shit that you're saying right now. None of it. I don't buy
Heather
it.
was a racer, man. Holy shit.
Mm.
Do you know you can get to space if you're driving that way? If you're driving straight up, you can just go 60 miles and you'd be up there in less than an hour, I think. 15 minutes, maybe.
How high do you have to go to get into space?
Like a mile or something.
Is
like
it
that?
really?
Something
Are you
like that.
sure?
You'll be in space. You'll be past the atmosphere. I just read that. It's probably in the news portion, maybe. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So in 1968, RFK announces presidential campaign, which was not just a couple years after his brother was assassinated.
Oh, what year was that again, Kevin?
1968.
That's the year he was assassinated.
That was the year he was assassinated. Yeah, because they
Wow.
didn't want him to be president.
Damn.
The fucking CIA, dog. I still don't believe you.
In a minivan? Come on, Heather.
I don't believe that shit. Actually, I do. I do. You are in Ohio, so it's probably true.
Best human being in Ohio. You heard me say it. It's true.
Yep.
That's right.
I heard you say it on 1-0 too.
That's right. That's right.
In 1977, U.S. President Jimmy Carter pleads for Palestinian homeland.
Mm.
They're still pleading for it today.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to change.
In 1994, American figure skater Tonya Harding pleads guilty to felony attack on former Olympic teammate Nancy Kerrigan.
Yep. That's fucking hilarious. You ever see that movie with about that whole thing?
I have not, no.
Oh man, why can't I? What was her name? The one who played Barbie recently in that Barbie movie.
Margot
Robbie. Margot Robbie. Yes.
Yes.
She
Margaret.
plays Tonya Harding, and it was really good. It was really
Really?
good. Yeah.
Okay.
I was super impressed.
I'll have to check it out. So in 2005, Israel officially hands over Jericho to Palestinian control.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the last one I have for you is in 2019, beached dead whale found to have 88 pounds of plastic inside of it, including 40 pounds of plastic bags in Mabini, Philippines. What are we doing? Why are we still making plastic shit?
That sucks, man.
So,
Goddamn.
yeah. Shit's funky, dog. The shit is funky. I don't like it.
Yeah. It is.
So, but anywho, let's get into our first segment here.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Here we go.
Yay!
All right, homie. So Allie has taken over the movie quotes.
All right, Allie. All right.
So she has
Better
9
help me out.
quotes. She has 9
9?
quotes for you today.
Okay.
Yep.
I gotta do better than 5. I gotta do 5 at least.
All right, first one. Nice set of Hooters you got there.
That's a Will Ferrell quote, I think. Nice set of Hooters you got there. And they're owls or something like that. Okay. I hear Peter Griffin.
Nice set of Hooters you got there.
That sounds like Will Ferrell to me. Is that Anchorman?
No.
No.
You want a hint?
Yes.
Would you like a hint? It
Yes,
was a
please.
it's a 90s movie.
Okay.
I have a second quote for the same movie.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. You sold my dead bird to a blind kid? I thought for sure. I thought for sure you're gonna get it when I said that.
You sold my dead bird to a blind kid? It's,
You're looking
I
it
know
up.
it is.
I see
No,
it.
no. I'm not. I know it is. I'm looking at how many followers we got right now or watching.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I don't believe you.
it's
but
Dumb
okay.
and Dumber.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh. Scared me.
All right. Second quote. It's me, Jessica. I'm in here.
It's me.
Come on, bro.
It's me, Jessica, or it's me,
Jessica.
I'm Jessica. I'm
yes.
in here.
It's me, Jessica. I'm in here.
Another 90s movie?
No. This was early 2000s.
I don't know this one.
Heather was incorrect. Here, I will do it even better. It's me, Jessica. I'm in here.
That was good. It doesn't ring any bells upstairs, but that's good. I liked it.
I'll give you a hint, Rob Schneider.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. You did it perfectly. What is the movie called, man? It's when he switches with Jessica. And
Mm-hmm.
he's
Mm-hmm.
What is that movie called?
It is called The Hot Chick, Doug.
Thank you. That's it. Hot Chick.
That was Rachel Adams, and that was when I discovered that I had that was the first time I ever saw her in a movie.
Yeah.
Was that movie, and that was the first time I saw Anna Faris as a blonde, because in Scary Movie and Scary Movie 2 she had black hair.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, I think I might have a crush on Anna Faris.
Yeah. I love blondes. Hot chicks.
I fucking love blondes, he says.
The hot chick.
All right. Third quote.
Quote number 3.
So it's a boy who says, "What's your stripper name?" And the store clerk says, "Do I look like a stripper?" And then the boy says, "I'll just call you Cinnamon."
Is that Clerks?
No.
Damn.
I think I'm going to have to do a Clerks fucking quote next time.
I'll just call you Cinnamon. That's awesome.
It is a literal boy, too. Like a child.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Anybody who's in the chat have a guess for this one?
Heather, Allie.
What's your stripper name? Do I look like a stripper? I'll just call you Cinnamon.
That's adorable, man. What the hell? What the hell is that?
I'll give just a couple more seconds and I'll tell you.
Is that a little black kid saying that?
No.
No? Oh, shit. I was thinking it was... Okay.
Yeah, of course you know. So I'll give you a hint. Johnny Knoxville. Johnny Knoxville is the hint. He's in it. He's not the one saying any of these words.
Johnny Knoxville. Is that the Dukes of Hazzard?
No.
The Ringer.
No.
Oh shit! Has he done any other movies? God damn.
Bad Grandpa.
Bad Grandpa. Never seen it.
Ah, well, that
Never seen
sucks.
Bad
And they
Grandpa.
kind of do like a jackass thing with it. Oh, Heather had
Heather
it.
got it. All right,
Yeah,
Heather.
she
Good job, Heather.
literally fucking said it as I was right before I said it. All right, quote number 4.
Quattro.
We gotta roll, Mayo. Who's Mayo? It's my gang name. It's short for mayonnaise.
That's freaking hilarious, dude.
So it's two people having a conversation. So the
Yeah.
first person says, "We got to roll Mayo," and the second person goes, "Who's Mayo?" And then, actually, I think it's 3 people. I'm sorry, my bad. It's 3 different people. We got to roll Mayo. Who's Mayo? It's my gang name. It's short for mayonnaise.
I know that one. That's Will Ferrell. Yeah, and it's with
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
Kevin Hart.
It is with Kevin Hart.
Kevin
Yeah.
Hart. I know this movie. I've seen it. The Mayo thing. That was good. That was really good. Hard. Something hard. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
It's, Get Hard.
Yeah, there you go.
Get Hard. Yeah.
Yeah, I get hard when I look at your face. Anyway. Oh man. All right. So 5th quote is, I've got nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
Yeah. The Fockers. Yeah, it's Ben. That's Robert De Niro saying that
Uh-huh.
to Ben Stiller,
That's the first one.
and it's not Meet the Fockers. Is it Meet the Fockers? No,
Mm.
it's
That's what she wrote, but it's definitely not that one.
It's not Meet the. It's the first one.
Yes.
Way to go, Matt. Wait for Matt. Matt, help me with this one. It's not Meet the Fockers. What's the first one called? Shit, what is it called, man? Oh, no.
That's not Meet the Fockers.
Not Meet the Fockers. I don't know.
Meet
I
the
know
parents.
movie.
Meet the parents.
Freaking parents.
Come on,
Son
dog.
of a bitch. Yeah. Meet the parents.
All right. Quote number 6. Quote number 6. Getting your dick stuck in your zipper was the best thing that ever happened to you.
Something About Mary.
Yeah. Good job.
Love
Wow.
That. Love that movie.
All right. Quote number 7. Bye, Felicia.
Friday.
Huh?
Friday.
What'd you say? Yes.
Friday.
Good
Ice
job.
Cube. I love that. He doesn't even look at her when he says bye, Felicia.
No, he looks away.
Yeah.
All right. Quote number 8. Tina, you fat lard, come get some dinner.
I know this one. That's Hater. Napoleon Dynamite.
Good job, sir. Good job.
Yeah. Rock. Tina, you fat lard, come get some dinner.
All right. Quote number 9. Last quote of the day, my friend. Once you go black, you're going to need a wheelchair.
Oh. Yeah. Heather got it.
Yeah.
Once you go. Why does it sound like White Girls, or it sounds like a Damon Wayans or Wayans brother thing, like a Scary Movie or something like that?
Close. You're on the vein, Doug.
Yeah.
You're on the vein.
I'm gonna get you, sucker. No.
Nope.
Oh man, it's one of those movies.
It is one of those movies.
It's
You
not
just
White
didn't.
Chicks.
It is White Chicks.
It is White Chicks. Okay.
Good
I hit it
job.
the first time. That was 4 in a row I got.
Yeah, it was.
All right.
Good job. Good job, my friend. Good job. I applaud you.
Thank you, man. Feels good.
All right.
Last couple of weeks.
Yeah. So we have another segment to jump into. Let's get into it. Come on, man. Play.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Weird Java. Weird Java in the morning. It's Weird Java time. I am Rachel.
And I am Heather. And we're, you know what? Today we're on one, but it's okay. We are the hosts of Like Mother, Like Murder. And David and Kevin have us come on every week so that we can not only provide some laughter because we're funny, but also to provide very important information regarding missing persons. And you guys probably hear us say this every week, but if you're new here, I'll say it again. There are way too many missing persons, and we are doing our part in helping to bring them home. So we're going to start off because we do have two stories to talk about today, and Rachel's going to hit us with a bomb-ass quote at the end. But it always is really hard for us when we don't have more information to give on a missing person, but that just means it's so much more important to share. When there's not a lot of, clues, leads, it's that much more important to share. So we are going to share their names. We're going to share their pictures, and we're going to share anything we can to locate them. This first person we're going to talk about today is Alexander Steiner, and they are missing out of South Burlington, Vermont. He was last seen on March 10th, 2025. There is little to no information as of right now, but from his picture, he has light brown hair and light eyes. He is white and only 16 years old. So like we said, not a lot of information, which is heartbreaking, but make sure you're looking at these pictures either on YouTube, or if you're listening now on the podcast, be sure you're checking out the pictures that go along with this and get familiar with his face. Share the information to help get it out there for people that are in and around the South Burlington, Vermont area. His case number is M178342970. So if you have any information about Alexander Steiner that could help find him and bring him home, please call the South Burlington Police at 802-846-4111.
I was quiet so long. That was so hard for me.
Did a good
now
job.
I'm back. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys, we covered this mom on an episode of Like Mother, Like Murder, and you can listen to the whole story there because it is wild, but we wanted to share her information here as well because she is still missing, and it's been far too long. So Michelle Parker, mother of two, she was reported missing on November 17th, 2011, okay? She is a mom of three, not of two. Heather's a mom of two. She dropped her kids off she dropped the two children off with their father. The other child was at school. So she dropped the two children off with the father. She goes there. She is never seen again. Like I said, the details with that are definitely crazy. But it's one of those things. That's why I froze, because there's literally like a TV show that like airs some of their divorce court. There is her phone found in the water. It is a whole thing, and everything points to the ex. He claims his innocence. It's a lot. It is a lot. But this missing mom, she's out of Orlando, Florida. Last seen on November 17th, 2011. She is 5'6" tall, 140 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. She was driving a Hummer at the time. That was also seen on like video footage from the street cameras that was found. The same day, the sticker had been taken off the side of the car because she had like a tanning company and they had already scratched the sticker off. So there is just so much about this one. So if you guys have any information that could help to find Michelle Parker, please call 800-423 tips, or there is a Facebook page, Find Michelle Parker on Facebook, that does a lot of updates and gives a lot of information, and you can talk to people there too if you have some information, because I don't think that they're getting a lot of help through law enforcement recently.
Yeah.
And so I feel like they just are asking for help there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quote time?
Quote time, yes. And this quote is actually catered a little bit more. I feel like I always cater towards emotion, feeling, motivation. This one I just was like trying to find a quote for David, like a creepy ass quote.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
I don't think I succeeded all that like well.
Daddy
but
like
I liked
or
it.
no?
Daddy like. You said daddy like. You're so dumb. Okay. We're done here. That is the quote. We will talk to you guys next. He is going to love that. Okay, quote. Normal is an illusion. What is normal for the spider is chaos for the fly.
Oof.
Charles
Oof.
Adams.
That's a good one.
Isn't that a good one?
That is a good. Daddy like.
Stop. We are gone. We are done. We are get new hosts for your next segment. No, I'm just kidding. You're welcome, David, for that one. That is all, Kevin, and thank you for letting us do this. Okay, other daddy like, what the fuck? All right, we will talk to you guys next, Weird Java, and I will not drink this entire thing of coffee before I log on.
Do it.
You didn't drink that whole coffee, and you
No.
said daddy like, so
I
that's
did.
just you.
Yeah.
Okay, that is all. I love you guys. Goodbye. Weird Java. Weird Java.
Morning. Sure. Daddy like.
Bye.
Yeah. Daddy love.
Oh man,
That was
that's
awesome.
funny.
That is awesome.
That was good. But yes, it is extremely important for those who know anything about these missing people to it would give authorities any information that you have on them. Hopefully we can bring them home safe. That is the goal. That is the whole point of this segment. So keep your eyes peeled. If you're listening to the audio, the podcast, if you don't mind just checking out the website for this, the YouTube for this section, so you can see the pictures of them and the information. Obviously, between 45 and 48 minutes is when this airs. So,
Yes, please. Definitely help out.
but I'll also be sharing the reel on my Instagram and stuff like that, so you can check it out there as well. But yeah, all right. So let's get in to the next segment. Cleanse the palate just a tiny bit. David's got some stories for us. Hit it, sir.
All right. I found one that was pretty interesting that I thought people probably don't know about this. You are 10 times more likely to be bit by a New Yorker than a shark. In 2024, there was a total of 47 confirmed unprovoked cases of people getting bitten by sharks. Comparatively, when the New York City Department of Health counted every confirmed human bite attack for a full year in 1977, the number was 892 bites.
Damn, son. What the fuck?
892 bites by humans on humans. And then in 2024, 47 confirmed shark bites. Wow, dude. Okay.
That is wild.
Crazy. All right. Next news story. AI robots get anxiety and could benefit from therapy just like humans.
Fuck AI. Fuck them.
Researchers from the University of Zurich have found that AI chatbots like ChatGPT may exhibit signs of anxiety when exposed to violent or traumatic scenarios. In a study published in Nature, ChatGPT's 4 anxiety level increased significantly after being exposed to 5 traumatic events, but decreased after prompts encouraging mindful relaxation. Despite these reactions, ChatGPT denied experiencing stress or needing therapy, emphasizing that it does not have emotions or a nervous system. The study raises concern about whether AI can adequately support mental health services as the debate continues using large language models in therapy. What? That's
The
fucking crazy.
fuck, dog?
Exactly, man.
That is stupid and silly.
Well, this was an interesting one I found just yesterday.
What's that?
A scientist says he found evidence our entire universe is trapped inside a black hole.
Okay.
Right? At Kansas State University, researchers analyzing images from NASA's James Webb Space Telescope found that 2/3 of 263 observed galaxies rotating clockwise, while only 1/3 rotated counterclockwise. This challenges the assumption that the galaxy rotates would be an even split. One possible explanation is that the universe was born rotating, aligning the theory like black hole cosmology and Schwarzschild cosmology, which suggests our universe might be inside a rotating black hole. This could imply that some black holes are wormholes to other universes. Alternatively, the discrepancy might result from the Milky Way's own rotation affecting light measurements, suggesting that our galaxy's motion influences how we perceive distant galaxies. How we perceive distant galaxies. If true, this could require recalibrating distant measurements and impact our understanding of the universe's expansion and age. Whoa. Weird.
Interesting. Very strange. That's all I
Here's
gotta
one
say about that.
coming out of the Russia. Black
I
fungus
don't believe it. Don't believe it.
Black fungus that eats gamma radiation was discovered in Chernobyl. Scientists have found that the black fungus Cladosporium sphaerospasmum thrives in the radioactive conditions of the Chernobyl exclusion zone by using its melanin to convert gamma radiation into chemical energy. First identified after the 1986 nuclear disaster, this fungus continues to survive in areas with radiation levels that are lethal to most life forms. Researchers suggest that its ability to harness ionizing radiation, similar to radiosynthesis, could inspire advancements in nuclear waste management and space exploration. Badass. I love that.
Damn, son. That is badass.
And that's all. Wait. Do I have another one?
I don't know. Do you have another one? I'm not
I
there.
do. This one is kind of awesome. FBI visits 12-year-old who achieved nuclear fusion in his bedroom.
What the fuck?
At just 12 years old, Jack Oswalt from Memphis, Tennessee, built a nuclear fusion reactor in his family's playroom, successfully achieving fusion just hours before his 13th birthday in 2018. Inspired by fellow young physician Taylor Wilson, Oswalt gathered most of the necessity parts from eBay and taught himself the physics needed to construct the reactor. His remarkable achievement was verified by Fuser.net and fusion researcher Richard Hull, earning him a Guinness World Record of the youngest person to accomplish nuclear fusion. Fuck, that's amazing.
Holy shit, dog.
God damn, son.
That's wild.
We need a whole bunch of more of those kids. Hello.
Yeah, for real. For
Robots give her
realsies.
anxiety? Not.
Robots do. Robots give me anxiety, dog.
They're gonna give me anxiety when they start killing us all. That's when I'm gonna be like, anxiety time.
Yeah.
I can't escape. My refrigerator's trying to smash my head. Yeah.
All right, homie. You ready for this shit?
I'd be ready. I love it.
All right, this is your week's Florida Man segment, everybody. Everybody listening at home in the comfort of the Spotify app and
Hush your mouth.
whatnot. All right. So, Stephen Crane broke into a newsroom, watched porn, and checked Facebook before dousing the office with a fire extinguisher, took some candy and left. Police didn't have a hard time finding him, though. They followed the trail of M&Ms to his sister's house across the street.
What?
So this dude broke into a newsroom. He watched porn.
Uh-oh.
Fucking, and then doused the entire place with the fire extinguisher. And then grabbed some candy and was eating it on his way out and was dropping M&Ms as he walked across the street to his sister's house.
Was this guy drunk?
It didn't say in any of the articles that I was reading.
That's the dumbest shit ever, man. You ever watch Family Guy? Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, yeah, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. James.
Yeah.
Woods. Love it. That's nuts, man. That's nuts.
All right, so that is story number 2. You guys have to decide if that is the man from Florida or not.
Here's story number 2 right here, right? Coming up.
Story number 2.
All right.
A man walked into a hotel and asked the clerk for a room. Only the clerk was not a clerk. The hotel was actually a state trooper station. He was immediately arrested for driving while intoxicated.
How do you make that? Feels very Florida to me.
Oh man. I fucking died when I read this story because he was because obviously he was driving. He pulls in, he stumbles into the front office there.
Good God.
To stay for the night, and they're like, the guy's like, okay. Turns out, so they breathalyze him and shit, and they're like, dude, you're fucking fucked. He's like, I'll give you a room right now.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, sign here. All right. I'll have your credit card on file.
They did give him a room, Heather. They did give him a room.
Fucking nuts, man.
All right. Story number 3. 3 men broke into a home and believed it was their lucky day when they discovered 3 jars of cocaine. They took it home and snorted it before realizing the jars were the cremains of the victim's husband and 2 dogs.
That is fucking stupid. That is fucking stupid.
Yeah, because cremains are not white. Cremains are not white.
Hey, why did they think it was cocaine?
I have no idea. I think they might have been fucked up when they did the initial robbery to begin with. But yeah, they obviously they were caught and had been real. Well, they saw on the news the story of it happening, and they realize that they took jars of cremains, and they're like, "We just snorted a bunch of this shit."
That is so stupid. I wonder if they had like
I agree,
I wonder if
110%.
they got high. I think it's number 2. I'm gonna go with number 2 because it made me forget number 1. I don't even remember what number 1 was.
You don't?
Number 2 is so fucking dumb and hilarious that it has to be number 2. Number 3 is pretty dumb. God, number 3 is pretty dumb though. Damn, number 3 is fucking dumb. Holy shit!
I love this. I love this. This
I'm
is
gonna go
fun.
number 2. I'm gonna go number 2. What do you think, Heather?
Heather says it's either 2 or 3 as well.
3 was pretty fucking stupid. That was pretty stupid. You have to be I mean, first of all, what is it doing in a jar? Shouldn't it go in one of those blah 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 thingies?
Urns?
Okay. Yeah, it's and you don't. It's not see through. Or did they think it was a jar, but it was actually an urn, and they open it looks white, and they were like, okay. I'm gonna stick with 2. She's gonna go 3.
Yep.
I don't even remember number 1.
All right. So in Montana, the man would break into a newsroom and watch porn and check his Facebook and douse the office with a fire extinguisher.
Not number 1.
So that was story number 1. All right. So in Florida, 3 men would snort the cremains of the victim's husband and 2 dogs.
Damn it. Heather wins. Heather got it. Way to go, Heather.
In Louisiana was story number 2, where the man walked into into a state trooper office thinking it was a hotel.
What a moron. What a maroon.
What a maroon.
Man. I mean, but yeah, thinking it's cocaine. That is a special kind of dumb.
Instead. Oh boy,
Damn.
now it's telling me that I'm having a hard time with my internet connection again, dog.
Yeah, you're freezing up a little bit.
Fantastic. I love it. You know, that's just stuff that I really enjoy. It says 99%. So I don't know. Yeah. Anywho, let's see here. Let's get into this next thing, which will be this. All right, I got a video to show y'all.
Let me
Let's
know what you
see
guys
if
think.
I can
Is
find
this a
it.
shadow figure or is this a shapeshifter in this video? Let me know what you think, guys.
Whoa.
Is that a dude or is that a shadow? I can't tell. Look at him moving. We'll step down. I don't know what it is, man. These people think it's a shapeshifter.
That's hard to tell.
Really hard to tell, but it's freaking
It could
weird.
be.
And the cop shot
The way that it, yeah, the way that it just like shrunk. I mean, it could have been him ducking down under something, or her, whatever.
Yeah,
But it's still strange.
At first, I thought, could this be the cop's shadow? Because you do see his shadow. Is it another light? But
Right.
then it actually steps down. You can see it stepping down from whatever it was. and then kind of morph into something else. It's bizarre. It was a pretty popular video on my channel and down the rabbit hole. So if
Yeah.
you're into that, join down the rabbit hole. You're gonna love it. I have tons of
Mm.
videos like this. Tons.
All right, homie. I got another segment for you.
Ooh, I froze for a second.
Yeah, we all did. Um, Allie, if you guys are on video games or something, please shut that shit off.
Yeah. If you guys didn't hear the true crime story on last week, you got to go and check that one out. It was a freaking awesome story.
Thank you. All right. Hold on. All right, so it's October 4th in 1985. Two men, father and son, are hiking a trail out in California. California, not the city areas, but California is beautiful for a lot of hiking. A lot of the national parks out there, gorgeous. So this father and son were out, fishing and camping, and they were actually leaving this trail. So it's a big Tuyunga Canyon out in California, and they come across this log randomly. Well, as they're reaching the mouth of the trail, they come across they see this log in the stream, and they see clothing as well, and they're like, "What the hell is that?" And as they approach, they see hair strands like somebody's over the place near and around this area, and they realize that there's a body underneath this log. So they would retreat, they would leave the trail, and they would call authorities, and authorities would arrive to the scene and confirm that it was a missing teenager named Michelle Yvette Avila. She also went by Missy. She was born February 8th, 1968 in Los Angeles, California. She attended San Fernando High School. And her body, again, it's the Angeles National Forest is where this trail was.
Okay.
And her body was buried in San Fernando Mission Cemetery. So, upon this initial sighting, when they find the body, so she had been missing for a couple days now. And her family was desperate to find her and stuff. On this, like, what she's found underneath a log with her face down in the stream, and the stream wasn't very high, so it was just enough to put her face under.
Okay.
What are your thoughts? Like, what do you think? What are you thinking has happened, has transpired?
I think you said they found clothes, and I feel like they were off of her, right? Is that accurate?
No, they were on her.
She was still wearing.
She was
clothes?
wearing them. Yeah, because they could see the clothes from underneath the
Okay.
log. That's why they approached.
It sounds the initial thing is like, is this a sexual crime? I guess I thought the clothes were off, and so if they're not, then it changes things. It makes me think that this is a bunch of mean girls drowned their friend. I don't know. That's what's popping up. But more than likely, it's an accidental murder or just a murder outright, and they just decided to leave because it's weird for them to just leave her in a place where she can be seen. Generally, this is not a serial killer thing. They usually bury. So those are just my thoughts flying. I don't know. It's kind of all over the place. Did you get any of that?
Oh shit! No, it fucking froze.
Oh, okay. I thought you were listening to me. You were actually frozen too. And I was like, oh shit, he didn't. So I'm thinking, okay, what I was saying was my initial thought was it was a like a sexual crime.
Yeah.
But she's wearing clothes, so either they put them back on, or if that's not the case, then it could be a bunch of mean girls that something happened and it went down. They because that kind of, if you think about it, she's in a place where she can be found. You know that a serial killer or any kind of experienced killer would not leave a body just open, easily seen from a trail or whatnot. So it's making me think that either it was an accidental murder, they didn't mean to kill her, she just died, or it's just some like a first time killer that unexperienced and just threw her in there under a log, which is dumb.
Yeah. So they found a bunch of beer bottles in the area. Her hair had been cut, and they did find a pair of men's overalls nearby.
Mm-hmm. Her hair
But
had been cut. That's
yeah, and it's like not all the way. Like it was just like a couple shears taken out of her hair.
so. Was it? Is it? I'm thinking. Is it? It could either be two things. It could be jealousy. They wanted to make her look ugly. This is a woman kind of thing, or it could be a thing where it's a souvenir, keeping a souvenir of, you know what I'm saying, like keeping a souvenir of a murder. So it's one of those others.
Yeah.
So okay.
Okay. So Missy was described as a beautiful, full of life, and vibrant, caring and kind. Her hair was waist length, so her hair was so long it was down to her waist.
It's girls.
She was often found with her two best friends, Karen Severson and Laura Doyle. A lot of her friends consisted of boys, which abrupted a rumor that she was having sex with numerous boys in the school. She was later accused of sleeping with other girls' boyfriends because of this rumor. Another girl in the school would actually attack her, and giving her a black eye, which Karen and Laura started being friends with Michelle when they were like 8 years old. So this rumor comes out, she gets punched in the face, and then obviously Karen and Laura are there to console her and whatnot, and stuff like that. So junior year,
really wanting to console her? That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah. Junior year, Missy started dating a boy named Randy, but broke it off due to constant partying after 1 month. Karen later started a relationship with Randy, and the two got an apartment together. Randy pulled Missy into his lap one night at a house party, which she had words for him. Like, she did not like it. She made it visible for everybody to see that, you're dating my friend. You don't need to be grabbing.
Right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This one's prolonged. Kevin.
Between them, and so like within in the next couple of weeks, there was a rumor that started that she was sleeping with Laura and Kristen's boyfriends. So Laura and Kristen would confront her, and they would end up stop being friends with her as a result of this. So October 1st, 1985, Missy was excited to see her friend Laura. Laura wanted to kind of like squash the beef and stuff. And and so she told her mom she told her mother she was going out with Laura, and 4 hours later, Laura would call Missy's mom saying that she can't find Missy. She's like, "Where? I don't know where Missy went." And so she asked her, she's like, "What? Well, so what's going on?" She goes, "So we were hanging out. I pulled into a park." So Laura pulled into a park, like a parking lot. It was a little park. In the parking lot. And so Laura pulls in, Missy starts waving to them, and they're waving back to Missy, and she actually gets out and runs over to these boys, and Laura's like, "Hey, I forgot that I needed gas and cigarettes." And Missy's like, "Yeah, just go ahead. Run to the gas station. I'll be right here waiting for you." So Laura runs to the store, gets gas, gets a pack of cigarettes, and she comes back to the park, and Missy, the blue Camaro, and the three boys are all gone. So she called home to wondering if, she and Missy's mom, Irene, stated she thought she was with her. So Laura's like, "Yeah." And then that, obviously she told her that story. And so they immediately went out looking for Missy, and they would report her missing. So with no leads in the case, it did go cold. So so she went missing October 1st. She was found October 4th, 3 days later.
Yeah.
And known drug dealer in the area who owned a blue Camaro, and they talked to him, and they couldn't make anything stick. He did own again, I said, he did own a blue Camaro, and they're thinking, they're thinking that it was a sex crime, although she didn't have, in the autopsy, it was suffocation. She drowned, essentially. And there was marks all over her body, like she was being beat, like she'd gotten beat and stuff. There was no sexual assault, but because of the overall, that's what they were sticking to. And they followed this known drug dealer with the blue Camaro pretty often, just trying to see like what's up with this guy. So on July 26 in 1988, Eva Chirumbolo, who found herself on that 40. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself, I think. So Eva Chirumbolo in July 26, 1988, actually came forward. Saying that she had, when Missy had gone missing, Kristen and Laura actually were pretty active in searching for her. Kristen had a 2-year-old daughter, moved in with Irene and Missy's family, hoping to find her.
Oh my God.
And all this shit. And I think she also had broken up with Randy. So in 88, when this Eva girl comes forward, she said that that night was actually, she was with Kristen, and they were driving by the park, and they noticed Laura and Missy in Laura's car at the park. Missy, and then Laura took off. Kristen would jump back into her car and would chase her. So they were chasing. Kristen chased Laura up into the mountains and to this trailhead, and Laura came to a stop, and Missy's like, "Why are you stopping? She's crazy. Like, let's just get out of here. Take me home." And Laura's like, "No, I'm actually pissed off at you too." So Kristen shows up, and they both drag her out of the car by her hair, bring her down the trail. Eva stays in Kristen's car, and they drag her down the trail. They're beating the shit out of her. They're hitting her. They're cutting her. Kristen's cutting her hair because her hair was her prized possession.
Right.
And
The
they would
jealousy thing,
they would
right.
beat they would beat her until she was so weak that she couldn't get up, and that's when they dropped her in the water. And then, just for good measure, Kristen would put the log on her back to force her face into the water, ultimately drowning her.
And is Kristen the one that lived with her mom?
Yes.
What? Oh,
Right after she killed Missy, she moved in with her mother.
how could she do that, dude?
I don't know.
God.
So in 1990, jurors weren't convinced the murder was planned, so Severson was released December 2011, serving 21 and a half years. Doyle, Laura, released in December of 2012. Severson, Kristen, she wrote a book detailing her experience with the murder and prison, and even made a deal to produce a film, and she appeared on Dr. Phil. Missy's family sued Severson in 2015, seeking all profits of the book and movie, which led to legislation passing to contact victim families first.
Yes. That is crazy, man.
So I did have earlier when we tried to do this at our regular time, I did have a video pulled up of Kristen. Let me see if I can find it really quick.
Go for it.
Of course. Of course, I want to be able to find it now. Oh, there it is.
Missy must have been very beautiful because her friends weren't really her friends. not even
She
from the
was.
family.
I will show you a picture of her in a minute as well. All right. Let's
Very
see.
unfortunate.
Share screen. If this will work. Absolutely. I don't know. Oh, that was a short story, cryptic with it, but I think it was all right. It's all right. So can you see that? Can you see this video?
Yes. That's
Okay.
her.
That is Kristen Severson
Oh,
in her 40s. Because I think this was
it was 40 years ago.
was around 2015. Yeah.
Okay. So that, but
I was
28
there. I
Sorry.
thought I was bully. I was mean. I had been her bodyguard for years. I had defended her. I was resentful because I felt that she used me for years. And here I was at this time when I could have helped her like I've always done. And I
She what?
made a dog on her. It's harder for my heart to sit here and tell you and all these people that I turned my back on my one-time best friend. I would rather sit here and tell you, yeah, I helped with this log and I put it on. That would be easy for me.
Yeah.
would
But then
be
after
easy.
that, so whatever happened there,
Mm-hmm.
you and your 2-year-old daughter, did you move into her house?
No, I did not.
Did you go help her family look for the body?
Absolutely. I was her friend. We didn't look for a body, no.
What did you do?
So I incorporated myself back into their family because if I was not there, it would have been abnormal. And so I was so high on drugs, so full of alcohol. I would
Excuses, man.
you
Here's what the prosecutors say, and you say they're just prosecutors. I'm just tell you what they said. They said you and your 2-year-old daughter moved into Missy's mom's home. You volunteered for years to hunt for the killer and help this family.
No, that's incorrect.
How was it that you were so morally corrupt that at this time, if we just take your version of the story, that you just followed along and
No, I was
you
there.
did,
I drove
you
up
did
there.
cut her hair and you did push the log over and then left and have no idea what happened with the log after that. But that you were a party to this and you spent 23 years in the penitentiary for it? Is that right?
23 and a half.
23 and a half years in the penitentiary for it. So they
Not
apparently
long
thought
enough.
you did something of importance.
No.
As you look back on this, how were you so morally corrupt that this was okay with you at the time? That this
Wow.
that this was something
right.
that you didn't say, you know what,
You're right.
what was wrong with you that you were that broken that you didn't do that?
Excuses.
You want to listen? No.
I just want an answer.
You know, the truth, how could I get to that point? I was full of anger, hatred, bitterness, resentment. I had an identity crisis growing
Jealousy.
up. There are a lot of contributing factors in my life that contributed to this. Was it Missy? No, there was more to my life. And here's the thing, when it came time for this to happen and we were up there, now here's the thing, we were mean girls, we were bullies, and
Yep.
Yeah. So she's obviously full of herself. She's trying to exonerate herself in public eye.
Yeah.
She did this on purpose. She may not have 100% had it planned, but it was a plan to do something to her to begin
They were
with.
going to kick her ass. I think that was the
Um,
plan. They were going to kick her ass and show her, but it went too far. And she knows what she did. She knows what she did, man. She killed that woman.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She knows what she did. 21 years
Yes.
is not enough. for murder.
Yes. So let's see right here. All right. So this is Michelle, who is also Missy. See her?
Yeah. Yep, beautiful girl.
Very,
long hair.
very pretty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that woman that we saw
And-
on Dr. Phil was 40. You said 41, and she didn't look good at 41. She probably didn't look good as a
No,
young girl, and she was jealous of her. That's just what it was, man.
that's exactly what it was. Absolutely. Shit. All right. And then this is Kristen and Laura on the day that they were convicted. Come on, man. Share the damn screen. And it's not responding now. Fantastic stuff, dog. I love the interruptions. I love you not doing what I want you to do when I want you to do it. It's my favorite. Yeah. All right. And now nothing is responding. Do you still see me?
Yep.
Okay.
Can see and hear you.
All right. Well, that's good because the rest of this is not talking to me.
Yeah, it makes me think because you know, I have a stepdaughter. She's 25. She's young.
Yep.
She's starting her career. You know, she goes out with her friends, and it makes me. You know, she's a beautiful girl. She's
Yep.
very, very kind. Very. She wants to help people. You know, she's a good person, and it worries me things like this. People like that out there that are jealous or they hate you because you know you look a certain way or whatever, man. Fucking hate that shit. It's just the worst. I mean, I worry about her on the weekends, and she goes to like L.A. She'll fly to L.A. to see her cousin and her grandmother, her aunt, and then she'll just fly to Virginia to see her brother. You know, you can't just always be like holding them close. So it's kind of, oh, here we go.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
Kristen and Laura the day that they were arrested.
Yeah.
I mean, convicted. So Laura's the redhead, Kristen's in front. So
Exactly
Kristen
what
was
I
always
figured.
Kristen was always a bigger girl, and she was always jealous of Missy's slender
Right.
figure.
Right. She's
Um,
probably jealous of her redheaded friend there.
but yeah, so
I bet.
she probably was too. Yeah. But yeah, so that's that story, and I do have one last segment for us, which is a segment we haven't done in a while.
Yeah. Bring it, bro.
Just to, you know, bring some comedy into our. It sucks to hear these kinds of stories, especially that they're free. When they're free after doing something so horrendous, it pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Bum, bum.
Sweet.
All right, here we
Haven't seen this in a
go.
while, man.
I know. This fucking video is hilarious. Spring's upon us, everybody.
Did you
Spring
guys hear the
is
birds are
upon
back in
us.
town?
Yeah, I just noticed the other day the birds are back in town.
They're going like this in the morning. I love when they're doing it.
That's
like
how
that.
you know we made it to spring.
I
Yeah,
really can't
yeah.
believe we did it again.
So now that it's spring, I guess I could say that I really want to sit on a deck with you guys.
dude, were you holding that in this whole time?
It just didn't feel like the right time to say it until
Just
now.
imagine the three of us outside on an elevated floor with shorts
Yeah,
on.
we're several feet off the ground with our knees
Oh,
out.
I can't
Wait to see your guys' knees for the first time.
We're
getting absolutely manhandled by bugs, but we're just grateful we're allowed to show off our knees outdoors again. But then a ladybug lands on me, and I low-key start wondering if it cares about me. I go quiet for 5 minutes because I'm just appreciating a tree. I'm acting like I'm having allergies, but my eyes are really just watering because I'm getting emotional about grass. There's like a light breeze in the air for a split second that for some reason reminds me of my childhood.
No! I love how
Oh,
he's
man.
editing it in a way where it's over talking him.
Yeah.
So it's like an actual conversation is happening. That's really good.
Oh man.
I did not see that coming, man. That's
What
funny.
about this one? What about this one?
What is he doing?
the guy in the background was like, "What the fuck is happening?"
That's fucking hilarious.
This one's fucking hilarious. I love this one. I fucking laugh so hard.
Babe, you coming?
Yeah.
Here. Look how nice this knife cuts. I got the viral TikTok knife. Look at the slices. Are you happy?
Yeah, I mean,
Here, and try one of these. These are the Cara oranges.
Cara orange.
Why are you laughing?
What's a Cara orange?
Try it.
I'm about to.
What it tastes like.
Like an orange.
Yeah, he really. I'm proud of him because he really doesn't care for fruit. But babe,
And she okay.
don't lie.
She always says that. I do. No, I do like
Fruit,
oranges.
salad, veggies. He likes corn, and that's about it.
Babe, stop playing with me. Trying to make me seem like a fat, greedy bastard. I do like oranges. I mean, I am fat, but I do like
Have you ever had the
oranges.
thought of like just stabbing someone?
No, babe, stop playing, babe. Don't play with
I'm
me.
not playing. I'm just telling you. It is sharp, huh?
Babe, I got that. Ah! Oh my, babe, babe, babe.
It really
Did
cut
you
you?
really?
Did it
Babe,
really
stop
cut
playing
you?
with me.
Hold
No,
on.
babe.
Did it really
Babe,
cut
back
you?
up off me. Stop playing
Did
with
it
me.
cut you though, babe?
Oh my god.
Babe, did it cut you?
Babe,
Did it really
babe.
cut? Oh.
don't touch
I'm
me.
looking. I'm
up.
trying to see
No,
too.
back up off me. Stop playing with me.
I'm trying to help you.
Babe.
I didn't know it was gonna really cut you.
What the hell? You just was talking about how sharp. How
Turn
sharp them is.
around.
Don't touch me.
Turn around.
No, babe. Oh my
You
god.
bleeding.
Oh my god. Call the ambulance.
You might need to go to the hospital.
Stop playing with me.
Babe, where
Where's my phone?
did he get you?
Babe, stop. Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Babe, stop playing with me. Babe.
Babe, you doing the most. You doing the most. Y'all. You really doing the most right now.
And call the police.
Say what?
Police.
My wife trying to kill me. They said in the comments you were trying to kill me.
Nobody
People trying to
said
sell. Yes, they did. They said you keep trying to sell my CPAP machine. So you trying to kill me.
You want to sell it too for $1,500?
Yeah.
Damn.
That was a good prank.
Yeah.
She got him good.
That's
He's
freaking
like,
hilarious.
ow! He says, oh.
Oh, that's fucking funny, man.
You ever been a tired mom?
Pretty girls walk like this, 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 this. Pretty girls walk like this, 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 this. All the pretty girls walk like Big Boss Vet. Pull up in the vet.
Man, you ever hear the origins of Buffalo Bill?
No.
All right.
Hit me.
Dog, dude, this is like, this computer's starting to fuck up now too.
What is going on, man?
I don't know, and I
Need
don't
a
like it. I'm
wired
gonna
connection to your modem, bro.
I'm gonna cry. Nothing wants to work for me. Rest of the videos for next time. So I think we got it covered today, doggy dog.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing this. So happy to see your beautiful face
Well, thank you,
and
sir.
be able to conversate with you.
Thank you.
So hopefully next week it'll be better and back to normal.
Yes. Yes.
So-
Thank you guys for joining us. I'm David. He's Kevin. If you didn't know that,
Now you do.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Later. Bang, bang, boom.
Bing, bang, boom. Hey, man. I had a
We did
feeling
it.
that was going to happen. I was